Good morning. We are currently in Cádiz, Spain today. It's like 10 a.m. We're supposed to be able to drop the ship in an hour. This is currently the view I have. And you can see we're still pulling in to the dock. Or the port. Yeah, the port. I think I'm sick. I've had a sore throat yesterday, and then today I'm starting to have a cough. So that's not good. I'm gonna head up to Cabanas, and hopefully some orange juice and some peppermint tea with honey will help.
Did I watch it by myself or did I watch it with Jim? Because I know he really likes that one. I don't remember. I mean...
We are in the region of Andalusia. Maybe you know Andalusia for some of its 8 provinces, like for example Seville, that is the capital, also Granada for its Alhambra, or maybe Malaga for the Costa del Sol. So you just arrived to one of these 8 provinces, the province of Cádiz. And we are in the capital that has the same name. And just in front of it we have the city center. So everything is very close, not more than 15 minutes walking. So today we are enjoying a panoramic drive through the old parts of the city of Cádiz and through the new part of the city of Cádiz. So we are now in the port. In some seconds we will leave the port and we will start that beautiful panoramic drive where we are going to discover more about the history of Cádiz. So this area was very important in the past because Cádiz had the monopoly of the trade with the New World. So all these ships coming from the Americas, from the New World, with all the products came just right here to this port. So the tobacco, the cacao, the tomato came just to this port. So from this area of Andalusia, from Palos de la Frontera, the 3 ships from Cristobal Columbus went to the New World. That's why Cádiz got the monopoly of the trade with the New World. So we are leaving this important port. And on the right side, the first building that we find, that reddish building, nowadays is the Congress Palace. We celebrate a lot of events there, like for example very important cinema events. But in the past it was the old tobacco factory. So normally everything came just to this port, and then they move it to the tobacco factory to work with the tobacco leaf. So you arrive to a city that was founded 3,000 years ago. We also have 2 more exits that are 2 bridges. The bridge Carranza, inaugurated in the 1969, and the bridge of the Constitution in the 2015. So on the left side we see those puertas de tierra, gates of land, that protected us in the past from many different attacks. So now we can see a little part of it, the cavea, where normally people used to sit. They seated first men, then the slaves, and then us women, because they wanted to protect us from the vulgarity of the seats. The next building, this white building that we have on our right side, is the old cathedral of Cádiz. And the next one, the brown and big one, is the new cathedral of Cádiz. So why do we have 2 cathedrals in the city? In the past, when we were a very wealthy city, thanks that we had the monopoly of the trade with the New World, we suffered many attacks. So we were a very wealthy city. It was first Madrid in Spain, then Barcelona, and then Cádiz. So that doesn't happen nowadays, but in the past we were. So we suffered many attacks, like for example the one from was a British man. He attacked the city of Cádiz and he completely destroyed that old cathedral, the white one. So we tried to renovate it, but very simple, just in white. So because of the population was growing, also the Cádiz was very wealthy, they decided to build the new cathedral of Cádiz to show how wealthy we were in that time. That's why we have also that new cathedral. But don't worry, when we come back, we will have a better look of it. After those attacks of Sir Francis Drake, Philip II, the king that we had in that time, and Philip III, his son, decided to build many fortresses and castles and also the gates of land to protect the city. So they built this castle here, the San Sebastian Castle, and on the other side, after the white building, we will see the Santa Catalina Castle. This white building, we will see La Caleta Beach and the other castle, the Santa Catalina Castle. So they were both used as prisons in the past for military reasons also, but in the 1990, the army decided to donate those fortresses, those castles to the city of Cádiz. So nowadays we can enjoy beautiful expositions there and also we can visit them to know more about the history. So we have La Caleta Beach and on the right side this we find that Santa Catalina Castle. So because it's a little bit windy, that's why we have it. We have normally green when it's good, yellow when you have to be a little bit careful, and red when it's dangerous. You cannot take a bath. But today we have the yellow one. So we cannot continue anymore to the right side because the bus is too big for that, so it's not allowed to enter. But if we continue to the right side, first we find this. Nowadays it's not anymore a spa, it's an underwater research laboratory. So they investigate everything that they find there because we have many sunken ships. And then Mora, a benefactor for the city, a family benefactor for the city, decided to build a hospital there. A brown building in the past was an orphanage, and nowadays there is a project of building a hotel, they think, but at the moment they use it as a parking lot. So we have a lot of problems with space, with parking. We are 112,000 inhabitants in just 12 quadrat kilometers. So yeah, we have a lot of problems with parking and space. Powder cupola in white or in blue, but in this case is yellow because in the past it was around 8 euros, but you have to be very brave because it has a big slope, and I don't recommend you to go when the bell rings, but I have to say you can enjoy amazing views from there of the city of Cádiz. We have to take this in account when we look at its facade because the plan changed a lot. It was supposed to be even bigger that we have. We can find 4 different rocks.
I do.
That he couldn't conquer was Cádiz. So from these gates of land till the end, all part of the city was the only part in all Spain that he couldn't conquer, thanks to this kind of fortresses that Philip II built in the past, like the gates of land, the 2 castles, the Santa Catalina Castle, the San Sebastian Castle, and other fortresses. So we have here the 2 columns with the patrons of Cádiz protecting us, San Germán and San Servando. They are twins, so we can distinguish them by the cross. One is holding the cross on the right hand, San Germán, and the other one, San Servando, on the left hand. Years ago, remember. Then another very interesting thing is someone that we find in the facade. So if you see that triangle in the middle, we see a very small man. Do you know who that man is? First clue, from the Roman and the Greek mythology. Second clue, very strong man. Very good. Always the second clue is the best one.
It's a Disney movie.
Yeah, that's true. So, as the mythology says, Hercules was our founder. Remember, our real founders were the Phoenicians, but the mythology says that. If you know little bit the story of Hercules, you will probably know that he had to fulfill 12 different works because he committed a sin. So to be forgiven for those, he had to fulfill those 12 works. In the first one, he had to kill a lion, the lion of Nemea, that was fearing the city. And in the 10th work, he had to come here to the city of Cádiz and steal the red cows of the monster Geryon. So when he came to this area, he put one leg in Africa and the other leg in Cádiz, and he separated the two continents. That's why we have the Estrecho de Gibraltar nowadays. So normally Hercules is represented in the middle with the two lions and the two columns. The legs are represented as those two pillars. He's a very important person for us because we can find him in the flag of Cádiz, also in the flag of Andalusia, of the region, and the two columns we can find them in the flag of Spain. So now you can tell your families and friends, why do we have these two pillars in our flag? And then we cannot miss the clock tower. So there, every hour on the hour, it sounds a song that was composed by Manuel de Falla. We have been talking about the carnival in the past. So Manuel de Falla was a very famous composer for that carnival. They made a meeting, an event in honor to him in the town hall in the past, and he went to that event. Inside we can find very big lamps. So he played a song on those lamps in that event. So that's the song that we can hear every hour on the hour in the town hall. Okay, so that was the last stop of our tour.
Hay que quitar la princesa y llega a
Lexi pose. Wow, beautiful. Joshy, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh. Pretend he's trying to take your Latino away. Josh, pretend he's trying to take your Latino away.
My Latino?
Oh my god.
I want to eat. You know what, you got me there. You got. Nice job.
Beautiful Disney fantasy. It's currently 5 o'clock. I'm back in my stateroom. Actually, when I got on the ship, it was like 4:15, 4:30 maybe. I don't know, somewhere around there. And I wanted to do laundry because I need to do laundry today because I have no clean clothes. I tried. I went to like 2 laundromats and I figured out that basically every washer and dryer is being used at the moment. There's like one available, but like that's on the forward side and I was on the aft side, and I was like, there's no way I'm making that before someone else does. So I guess I'm just gonna do my laundry at like 1 a.m. tonight because I will be up because I want to pass through the Strait of Gibraltar and see Africa, see Morocco and Spain and Gibraltar. I want to see all of those. So I think you can hear a kid crying in the background. Someone's upset. But can't do laundry right now. I'll have to do it later, which just sucks. I wanted to get it done now because I literally have no clean clothes. And I have Remy brunch tomorrow, so I need my white dress shirt to be washed and ready for tomorrow morning. But I got back from the city, had a wonderful time. I did the tour around the city on a bus. It was fine. It was whatever. I think if you're coming to the city for the first time, it's a great one. It's only $44 per person. I think that's if you're 10 or above, and then, you know, if you're younger, then 10 it's cheaper. But I thought it was wonderful. It was only like 2 hours, so that was nice. And then I went and explored the city with my friends, and that was really nice. I had a good time. I had a really good time, but I didn't really find much in the city to have as a souvenir. So when I was at the terminal, coming back to the duty-free shop, I bought a little magnet I saw. I can show you. God. It says, which actually, I learned this on the tour. It's not Cádiz, it's Cádiz. So it's Cádiz, Spain. Because they slur their words a little. Yeah, so it's like, at the end it's supposed to be a TH sound at the end though. So like, Cádiz. Yeah, it's a cute little magnet. Actually, I really love it. And it was like, I think it was like $4.50 US. So when I paid, it was like €3.90, and then my Capital One card, it showed up as 4 or something, but it was fine. I think it's cute. This is like the only thing I actually bought other than like coffee and a pastry. I did get a sangria, and you saw, and if you know me, I really don't like the taste of alcohol, like any alcohol. Wine's all I've had, but I just had that pineapple liquor and it was sweet enough where I liked it. I just don't like the taste. I don't like bitterness. I don't like feeling something's burning. I don't like those like feelings usually. Spicy food's like the only exception. I love spicy food, but like I don't want it to like, but like it's a type of burn. Like there's extreme levels that I can't do. But I did have a sangria and it was wonderful. They all got sangrias and I was like, I'm not ordering one until I try one because I don't want to have to pay for one if I hate it. And so I tried a sip of Luke's and I was like, yeah, that's some right there. So I got me one and that was fun. So that was like my first alcoholic drink ever. Literally, it's my like first official alcoholic drink. I had like sips of wine here and there, you know. I've had sips of different things, but like, also when I say different things, I mean like 3 things. Like it's not much at all, but that was really good. It was my first alcoholic drink. Legal. I'm legal, you know. 18 in Spain. I'm 19, so that was really fun. It was a lot of fun. But now I'm about to hang out with Mallory. Look at the view from my veranda of the city. You only can see a little bit of it right now, but it's so cool. I mean, this city is so gorgeous. I feel like most European cities are gorgeous, but there's something about like the Spanish architecture that like gets me. Like the yellows and the pinks and like the golds and the browns. There's something about it that I love so much. It's just so beautiful here. I can see myself going here like on a vacation, like an actual like land vacation, you know, not just like a port. It's so cool here. From the port, you can see the dry dock over there. So there's a few ships being dry docked. Let's see, there's like a ferry. I think that's an MSC cruise. I'm not really for sure. And then back there's a Carnival ship. I'm not sure what Carnival ship. Hold on, can I see it from the high? I don't know. No, I can't see it. Yeah, there's some ships being worked on. We are leaving Cádiz. We were docked over there. Look at Mickey in his costume.
So I rented a car in Sorrento. It looks like the royal.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people can afford. You know how? You know what is that figure?
Wow. I just got back to the room after dinner, and guess what I got? I got a towel animal. It looks like a pig. An elephant? Girl, I don't know. Not an elephant. There's no way. There's no, like... Or maybe this is the... I don't know. No, that's an arm. I think it's a pig. I'm not sure. But look at this. I got a poster. Look at this. Disney Cruise Line sails from Port Canaveral, Florida to Barcelona, Spain with Goofy and his son Max. It's a limited edition lithograph, which is insane. You guys, this is so cute. And I'm actually shocked. Like, I didn't expect it. Oh, this is a lithograph. That's just what you put it in. And I got a little gift. What does it say? We are thrilled you have joined us aboard the Disney Fantasy for this special sailing from Port Canaveral, Florida to Barcelona, Spain. It is our hope that this oh my god, I can't speak. Commemorative lithograph created especially for this voyage will add to your many magical memories from your Disney Cruise Line vacation for years to come. Thank you for sailing with us. So sweet. And a little postcard to put in. So cute. And of course the Sweet Dreams chocolate. This is so cool. Oh my god. And if you can't tell, my voice is giving out on me. It literally is. I might wake up tomorrow and like have a very like a lisp. Or not a lisp, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I can't speak right now. I'm so tired. And I'm so full. Oh my god. I feel humongous. I need to lay down. And I think I'll go to the tube in like 15 minutes because there's a thing at 10:30. I'm just so tired, you guys. And we're passing through the Strait of Gibraltar tonight, so that's gonna be really fun. So I'll have to film when I show you, or I'll have to film and show you it when we pass through it. Yeah.
Our first word tonight is a good one, and it is the word heliophilia. Heliophilia. And let's start in with our panel of experts. Bianca, will you please start us in and tell these wonderful guests what the definition of the word heliophilia is?
Do you want me to stand up?
Absolutely. If you feel like, absolutely.
Tell him, Bianca.
First of all, you all know me, right?
Well, yeah.
And you know that I've never lied to you, right?
Yeah.
I will never lie to you because I love you all, and I'm gonna tell you nothing but the truth according to my dictionary that I have from South Africa. So I will pronounce it in a different way because you all know I'm from Africa. I don't pronounce the same way as Joshua. So heliophilia. Heliophilia, according to the South African dictionary, is the love of helicopters. You know, I know this because when I was growing up, I found out that I'm heliophilia because I love helicopters. All the time when I'm at home, if I hear vroom, 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 I will be running out just to look at the sky, just to enjoy the movement and the sound of the helicopters. And then my uncle realized that I love that, and he created one big helicopter for me with a steel. And I got a chance to work in Disney Wonder, where we went to Alaska. So all the time when I get the time to go to the helicopter tour, guess what? I used to do that. So heliophilia is the love of helicopters.
Thank you so much, Bianca. Next word is going to be the word whiffler. Whiffler. Holly, since you got the last one right, why don't you start us off this time and tell us what the word whiffler means?
Whiffler is a way to describe somebody who is always changing their mind. A little bit like my little sister. I have two younger sisters, and the youngest, she's 13 years older than me. And you know what little sisters are like. They always want to be in with the cool kids, but my other sister, we're very different people. So depending on who my younger sister is hanging out with, those are her favorite things. So one day she's really into rock music. The next day she'll listen to Taylor Swift. It's, I never know what's going on with her. She's constantly changing, such a whiffler. We say it all the time in the UK. You must have heard that one.
Take it away.
All right, Bianca, queen, come on.
First of all, I've never heard whatever the three of you said in my whole life. So according to the South African dictionary, real South Africa that I come from, whiffler is that thing in a vacuum. You all know a vacuum, right? Inside the vacuum, there is a little thing inside that is responsible for collecting dirt. That is a whiffler in South Africa. We call that a whiffler. I know this because my grandfather is a, what we call the vacuum repairman. Thank you, sir. He's a vacuum repairman. So whenever he's repairing the vacuum, I was always with him all the time. And he will be teaching me how to do that. But I was like, no, Grandpa, I can't do that. I'm going to work for Disney Cruise Line.
Oh, goodness. Omphalophobia. Omphalophobia. Yeah. Omphalophobia. Omphalophobia. That's my guess. Kevin, why don't you start us off this time?
Well, correct. I do know this one, and I'm ashamed to say that I do know this one. And Joshua, your pronunciation is incorrect. It's omphalophobia. So omphalophobia. How many of you out there saw the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Not the Oompa Loompa.
How many of you, like me, were a little afraid of the Oompa Loompas?
Not the Oompa Loompa.
This is a phobia of Oompa Loompas.
Oh my god.
Well, it's a good answer because it's the correct one, yes.
Bianca, the floor is yours.
So, first of all, as you all know already, I'm from South Africa, right?
No, I never
So, in the dictionary that I have in South Africa that my grandfather bought for me,
While cleaning the vacuums?
please, that is the story of the past. I can't say that word, but I know the meaning. Ompala, whatever we call it, is the fear of belly buttons. I know this because I have a little niece. Whenever she sees somebody naked and she sees the belly button, she will cry. Even if she sees hers, in a way that we always put a tape on her belly button and all our belly button. When I'm here, I don't cover it, but when I'm home, everybody covers it to protect the little girl. You know I never lied to you.
All right, kind of split across the board. Well, at this time, will the real expert please stand up?
That's my girl.
For once, she's telling the truth.
Yes, it is the fear of belly button.
For the first time in forever.
Okay,
All right.
Bianca.
Bianca, are you feeling the same way?
No. I am not. You want me to say my...
Yes, we would. I think we are all waiting to hear your
Oh
definition.
yes! Woo!
First of all, as you all know, I'm from South Africa.
Oh my god, you can
So in my grandfather's dictionary, farting back is, some people, the English like you, they call it, in the car, you see the car, right? In front of the steering wheel. We have, you call it airbag?
Yes.
Yeah, so in South Africa, we call that a farting bag. I know this because I have an uncle who's a motor mechanic. So he also wanted me to venture in being a mechanical girl, but I refused. I said, no, I want to be working in the cruise line.
Period, queen. She ate that up.
Now, before we introduce the expert in this round, have you had a good time tonight?
Woo!
And let's give it up for all four of our panelists coming out
Oh,
tonight
yes.
and sharing their definitions with you. Yeah, all right, so for the final time, do we think the definition of the word farting bag is an airbag in South Africa?
Woo!
Do we think it's
We
the
love
name
you.
of Ferdinand who discovered the airbags in the vehicles that were from South Africa?
Yay!
This is such a great twist.
Do we think it's the aromatic sack of a skunk. Or the final one, the upper stomach of a cow. Ooh, kind of split. Well, at this time, will the expert with the correct definition please stand up?
I'll get up for this one.
Yes, it is the upper stomach of a cow.
You can see it over there, but that's Spain and Gibraltar on that side. You can see all the lights. It's like 11 p.m. 11:30, I think. I think that might be like, I don't know, but I think Gibraltar's like right there. I'm not entirely sure though. You can see, ooh, the blue from the tunnel vision. You can really see the shadows, but that's Morocco over there. And I think that big sea of lights is Tangier. So this is so cool. This literally is Morocco. I am looking into Morocco right now. Wow. Too bad it's like the middle of it. Too bad it's like 11:30. Imagine if it was like bright day outside. There's a better view of Morocco.
Wait, that's better.
You see the Arabic sign. Hold on. There it is. Okay, flops. I'm back. That's Spain. That's Spain. That's Gibraltar. You can see the Rock of Gibraltar up there. That's it. That's the whole place. Small. It's like 4 a.m. right now. 4 a.m. I'm still here. Now's here.
Really tired, guys.
We're so tired, but we don't want to go to bed.
I got FOMO.
We don't want to go to bed. That's the problem.
They're talking about the military and finances. I don't know when we got old. But I'm really excited to go to Disney Channel Trivia tomorrow.
That's gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit. I can't. Girl, what are we gonna do?
When we get off the ship, I might cry. I am gonna cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know what we're doing then.
No, they need help. They need
They
help.
need Jesus.
For
The
real?
Lord needs to find them.
Girl, something needs
And
to find
they need to
them.
get off of Barcelona and touch some grass. A big old patch of it.
A big old patch. And then you go touch the grass. Then you go pet an animal. Then you go to the beach. Then you get in the water. Then you drink some fresh water. They need a lot. They need a lot of help. They need sunscreen. They need moisturizer. They need everything, but we're still here. We're still here, girls.